Hey guys, Bucket Hoops here. Welcome to the second YouTube and IGTV video. I'm not sure if this is going to be a podcast. Not really sure. Recording this, trying to figure out the podcast, but it will definitely be a YouTube video and an IGTV video. So whatever you're watching it on, if it's on Instagram or on YouTube, make sure to go to the opposite platform, follow or subscribe, like the video as well, because hopefully you guys enjoy this one. This one will probably be better than my OKC biggest threat to the Warriors one that I recorded this morning. So yeah, if you're from YouTube, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I post daily analysis debating content and vice versa from Instagram, or if you're just from podcasts going on basketball analysis type podcasts and you see mine, make sure to follow and subscribe to all my socials. Instagram is when I'm mostly grinding, and now I'm grinding YouTube. So yeah, so getting to the main topic of today, which is why Giannis Antetokounmpo is my MVP front runner. In order from first to fifth of the MVP race, I would have Giannis obviously first. Secondly, I would have Paul George and then Harden. Paul George and Harden, that's a tight one. Obviously, Harden's scoring ridiculously at the moment, but not being as efficient as a player like Paul George or Giannis is doing. Also, his usage rate is much higher than both those players. So that's why he is second or third on my list. And fourth and fifth, I have Curry fourth and Jokic fifth. They are both having magnificent seasons. I wasn't sure with Curry, Jokic, and Durant. Even Embiid is up there. They're all tough from now on, but they're not really any threats to Giannis, Harden, or Paul George. So my first argument I'm going to be talking about on why Giannis is my front runner is his stats. Giannis is currently averaging 27 points, 12.6 rebounds, 5.9 assists. He's shooting 57.9% from the field. He's shooting 24.2% from three. That is because this is a big one. People always say Giannis can't shoot the three. He's like Ben Simmons. He can't shoot threes. Obviously, he's attempting 2.6 threes a game, only making 0.6 of them. So yeah, he's not making many or any threes at all, but he doesn't need to. Milwaukee did a great job there last offseason, surrounding a player like Giannis with shooters like Chris Middleton, Eric Bledsoe, Ersan Ilyasova, Brook Lopez, and Malcolm Brogdon. All those players are magnificent. Not really magnificent, but very good at shooting the three, and all can do it. So an offense is easy as Brook Lopez setting a screen for Giannis. Giannis rolling off. Obviously, his athletic skills are ridiculous. Rolling off, going to the basket, gets double teamed. Brook Lopez can pop out for the three, or he's got corners like Ilyasova in the corner, Chris Middleton in the corner, Eric Bledsoe on the wing, Malcolm Brogdon sometimes in the corner or the wing. Players like that who can just dish out to. That is why he is also averaging 6 assists from the small forward, power forward, point guard, shooting guard position. Wherever he's playing, is all 4 of those positions. Obviously, usually a small forward, but he's been running the point at times. And he's also a DPOY, Defensive Player of the Year candidate, as well as Paul George. They're both MVP and DPOY candidates. Giannis is averaging 1.4 blocks, 1.2 steals on the defensive end, while Paul George is averaging this season he's averaging 2.2 steals and 0.4 blocks. 2.2 steals, that's the most in the league for steals. So yeah, they're both doing it on the defensive end as well. which is another reason why James Harden is number 3. James Harden's defense is made of a little bit of a joke, as we all know. It's obviously getting better. He is averaging 2 steals a game, and he is getting better on the defensive end, but just not as good as some of these players who are very hard. That are very hard when you're up against them, when they are guarding you. Another reason, well, going back to my statistical reason, I also believe, so Giannis is, he has a field goal percentage, as I said, of 57%, right? Now, there's this thing called EFG percentage, which is efficient field goal percentage. This stat it basically takes away all the trashy shots, all the half-court shots, all the dumb three-point shots. He's averaging 60. He has a 60% efficient field goal rating. Also, he has a 64% two-point percentage, which means he's averaging 64%, basically averaging 64% from the field, because he's shooting threes, yes, but he doesn't really need to be shooting threes. He's shooting open threes. Obviously, he's not making a lot of them, which is why he is having 64% from two-point shots. He's shooting 14.5%. He's shooting 14.5 two-point shots a game and making 10 of them. That's ridiculous to me. And also, he has a PER of 30.1. Harden has a PER of 29.9, which is very close to Giannis's. Obviously, this is the offensive end. James Harden's one of the greatest offensive players of all time. I'm not saying he's the greatest, I'm not saying he's top 10, I'm saying he's one of the best. Playoff P, also known as PG-13, is 24 PER, which is not great. A PER is basically it stands for player efficiency rating, and it's a measure of per minute production, standardized, such as the league average is 15. So the league average is 15 PER. Giannis is doubling that. So is Harden, but Giannis is doubling that. In win shares, Giannis has 12.2 win shares. Win shares are an estimate of the number of wins contributed by a player. So if he didn't play that game, they probably wouldn't have won. James Harden's also averaging 11 win shares. George is averaging 10 win shares. So they are all reasons why they are my top 3 in the MVP race, because they are clearly contributing and the reason why their team is winning. And speaking of their team is winning, another reason why Giannis is the front runner. Milwaukee is the only team in the NBA in top 5 in both offensive and defensive efficiency due to Giannis. Giannis is leading. He's a top 5 defensive and offensive player in the game. Top 3 of both, actually. And the Bucks coming to the season, we're not expecting to have a high record. We're not expecting to finish first at all. Currently, their record is 51-17, which is quite ridiculous. They have the best road record in the league. They have the best point differential in the league. They have Mike Budenholzer, if I'm saying that correctly, most likely to win Coach of the Year this season. After firing their old coach. So that is basically why I think Giannis is the MVP and clearly the MVP runner. He's a pure scorer. He's a pure amazing defender. He's grabbing rebounds. He's blocking shots. He's stealing the ball. He's running the break. He's scoring. He's passing. He's winning Milwaukee games, and that's the reason why Milwaukee are first in the East, and in my opinion, going to come out of the East, and in the Eastern Conference Finals, hopefully match up against a team like Boston, Philly, Toronto, and with Giannis and those players that I mentioned before on their team, I do believe they will come out of the East and play the Warriors in the finals. That's my prediction. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this YouTube video, this IGT video, this podcast, whatever I'm posting it on. And hopefully you guys comment, leave a like, hit on my Instagram. That's where I'm posting most of my stuff. And this was a fun video to make. Comment what video I should make next. I just put a poll out on my Instagram stating on what video I should do next. The video that won was obviously this video, Giannis MVP talks or Lakers struggle. So yeah, Lakers struggle could be my next video that I'll be posting, or it could be a Zion college video. I don't know. So comment, leave a like, subscribe, do whatever you need to do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.
We were traveling